marketers have to understand data, even if they're not scientists. They have to understand what they have. So what is the information you have on your customers, your potential customers, and then what are the options to activate it? And then how do you then translate the results of that into better marketing in the future? And I think the best companies are unifying their data, so unified view of the customer, unified view of campaign data instead of different silos at different agencies, and then using it to create these customer journeys of, okay, if someone has bought once from us, what do we then do the next time we talk to them, whether you're B2B or B2C, right? It doesn't matter. What's that next best offer? Where do we want to take them? And then all along, how do you optimize the content to move them? And in this world where instead of one to many, it's kind of many to many, and what you get is not only coming from the company, but people, and birds of a feather flock together. So if you like a certain brand, your friends like the brand, all of that is leading to kind of this intersection of art and science, which is very difficult for marketers, including myself, to figure out. I'm a journalism major, right?
There's that delicate balance of, you don't want to scare the customer and asking them for too much information, right? You want to get those little pieces of information to enrich the marketing experience for them.
It's no longer asking for information. When everyone's on a cell phone interfacing with you, when everyone's on a digital device, every interaction is an excuse for digital insight or customer insight and digital marketing.
It makes you smarter.
And so you get more data without asking, and oftentimes the data that you ask for, that is the least valuable data. Yeah. And least interesting. I don't know if you would agree with that.
Oh yeah, it is the least interesting. It's almost like the difference in the old days between doing a focus group and doing ethnography. Listening is a virtual form of ethnography. And when you ask people questions, oftentimes the kinds of answers you get are not that valuable. And I think all of that builds for the marketer and becomes almost a war chest of competitive advantage.
So what are people viewing? Where are they? So we start talking about geolocation, right? Serving them offers when they're in a specific place. Or, we look at this whole revolution with technology, right? We think about automating our homes with Nest, and we have drop cams in our home. Imagine if it's snowing and we're watching our house and there's an ad that says, do you need a snowblower, right?
But it's even, we're not talking about ads. We're talking about putting the customer in the center, and the service you deliver to them is the best marketing.
It's a really nuanced thing. And I think that when you talk about the connected home, it becomes very sensitive and raises new issues.
A lot of privacy there.
Well, and creep factor. There's a big potential creep factor in this. We're changing as an audience. Consumers are changing just as quickly as marketers have to change. New technologies make us feel either excited or uncomfortable, and those are nuances that marketers need to adapt to.